Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Bears and the Bills, and it's all up next.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, with Greg Olsen about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football's on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. Last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, the ball's out. The Bears have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
These preseason games, Mike, they can be a little bit tricky. For so many guys on the roster, it's just check the box. It's one more step to getting to the regular season. But for these young quarterbacks, you just can't place enough value on how important these game reps are. And here for a young quarterback who's looking to prove his worth to potentially being the starting quarterback week 1, how does he command the huddle? How does he manage a game-like atmosphere? Until you put him under the bright lights, you just don't know the answers to the questions.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense ready now for their second drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He fumbled the football. The Bears have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Well, Greg, they were playing with fire. He lost the ball once. This time it is not only fumbled, but returned for a touchdown by the defense.
Yeah, now you're starting to sense a little bit of a trend here, Mike. I mean, twice he's put the ball on the ground. This time leads directly to a defensive touchdown. He has to do a better job. Keep two hands on the ball. Ball security in the pocket. They work on it every single day in quarterback drills. It's gotten away from him today. This is something that defenses are going to continue to attack.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Allen on 1st down. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, It's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Bears first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Bears have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some...
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Bears. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Allen to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. The The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now Allen. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. The defense has got it. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen will throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Allen.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike, the opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Duvernay with the grab. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return, here's Daquan Hardy. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Bears 84, Bills nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen, but they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
Now, Trubisky. Oh, a loose football. The Bears have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, Panther. Bring it. Reload. Reload.
Back to throw. Trubisky. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Bears have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
extra point by Little is... So this one, a win for the visiting Bears, as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Like I'm never enough, so I keep down low, slowly coming undone, yeah, I run in circles, get back, get away, but watch me try hard anyway, it's so I be heading just for my not a baby.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bengals and the Bears, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. We thank you for joining us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It is week 2 of the preseason. Greg, as the coaches get ready for this one, you never know if preseason game was what we were preparing for. There was a focus and intensity after getting on the field for the first time as a unit in week 1.
You're exactly right, Mike. We had an opportunity to meet with these coaches, and from the way they talked, you would have thought this was week 10 of the regular season.
One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And the defense has it. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, Week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Renfro brought in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Come on, ready? Gun. Back.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He can't get away, and he's lost the football. The Bears have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We get a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
12. Get set.
Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The ball comes out. The Bears have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And they have done it again. Greg, the rare game where you have 2 fumble returns for touchdown. The defense coming up with it one more time.
The best defenses, Mike, they understand that turnovers come in bunches. All of a sudden you get one, they kind of get contagious. In this case, we see it unfold. They get one earlier. They get another fumble return for a touchdown. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see him get a 3rd.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Stop.
On the handoff, this is Moss. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Bears have it. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Stop. Stop.
Burrow. The ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Bears offense ready to take over once again. And the rich get richer. They've got the big lead, and they start with it 1st and goal. He is in. Touchdown, Bears. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it's...
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands. But only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team. Automatic first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll find the first rounder out of Washington, Rome Odunze. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's second down.
Here we go. Let him touch.
Burrow now. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bears have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bears stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. A run with Moss to begin the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. And they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bears. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown all in this opening quarter of play. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his third rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back.
So this one in the win column for the Bears as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that second win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the... When it's time to party, we will party hard.